Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. It's Rich. Got Holly behind the camera. We're going to do a little roaming video today. And we're going to talk about some successes and failures so far on the farm. And we've had both. We've got our plants out here in the chicken coop. This is our protection while they harden off. And this will show you both successes and failures. Come on in. We've got everything, or a lot of it out here hardening. Let me come around over there. You stay there. So a lot of peppers, a lot of eggplants, tomatoes. Remember a couple weeks ago we had 90-degree weather, about 3 weeks ago I think. And I got all excited. And the lows after the 90s, then we had snow. And then it looked like it was going to warm up. So it's going to warm up. Rich is going to bring it out. The lows are going to be, 40s and above. It got a little cool. My eggplant. I don't know if you can show that. The eggplant's going to be fine, but we had some frost damage. So it set these girls back a little bit. So unfortunately, the eggplant took it, as did some of the tomatoes. And these are the tomatoes that are good ones. These are the big sauce tomatoes. I think I've got enough that have survived. I can bury them down. I think we're gonna be just fine, but oh my God, I just about, I don't know, jumped off a cliff with that. So success is we've got everything out here. It's hardening off. It is gonna be warm enough now, barring something. But failure number one, Rich jumping the gun. Stuff shouldn't, we're trying to put it out before the frost date. Want to get it quick so we can get it to our customers and our CSA.
We were ready for winter to be done,
Yes.
and we got a taste of spring. And
Success and failure number one. Keep it going. We're just gonna, this is gonna be a rambling moving video. I apologize for the wind if you get that. It's a little windy out here. Success and failure number two. Success. We have got a lot of asparagus coming up. A lot. We've already given to two of our CSA members. We had a great meal last night with my mom. Come on down here to show that. We have got a lot of asparagus, and we're going to get to our other CSA customers tomorrow. Everything, and then we can start freezing it. We can continue enjoying it. We can pass it out. But failure number two, all the weeds. We made a little bit of inroad last year, not enough. So it looks like heck, and I'm sure the weeds are soaking up some of the nutrients that should be going to the asparagus. So success and failure number two. Let's head down to the garden, and I've been active in the garden quite a bit. The garden has been, hi girl, since it's been warm, the farmer's been out. Tom's got everything planted, soybeans this year, but I also wanted to jump the gun. We got 2 tubs of potatoes going, and these are all leftover potatoes from last year. So total gain, see if you can show, it's a mixture of reds and whites, but it's looking good, and there's room for more soil to be added. Now, when it got warm, I thought, yep, carrots are a cool weather crop. I can put them in. We got the 2 layers of tape out. Well, we got snow, cold weather. It turned to mush. We replanted, and I see little lines just starting to come up. So carrots are coming up. Success. The first batch of carrots turned to mush. Failure. Success and failure number 3. Let's turn around and come on in here. Lots of mixed bag this year, and I'm trying to present some of the failures on the farm, because I think we portray it like everything's a success here, and it really isn't. There are times where we really struggle to get things to work. Let's come on in here. We'll come over to the... Last year we had Lori, a local viewer, who was nice enough to gift us a bunch of shallots and garlic. And we planted on the back row red Germany, or German red, then German porcelain out there, and then, let's see, this is German porcelain and German fire. I'm sorry, yes, and then there's shallots here. The shallots, all with all our snow and all our cold weather, it didn't work. The shallots just, if you look, they're just mush. The shallots just didn't come up at all. The German red, nothing. The German porcelain, a little bit, and the German fire, quite a bit. So we're gonna, at least we got one that's gonna work. I don't think we're gonna eat any of these. We're gonna dry them and then replant them and try to, over the years, grow it out. But I think next year we should try another variety and just see if it's really good for Minnesota. Maybe these tubs aren't the way to go for that. So success that some came up, failure number 4 on that. And then our last success, oh, I guess we got a little more, but I've got 5 rows that are planted. Thought, you know what, it is going to be warm enough. Let's get stuff in the ground. So the past couple of days I've been out here. We've got 18 Brussels sprouts on the far row, then 2 rows. Well, I don't know if there's 2 rows or 1 row. I got it written down inside. But we've got Napa cabbage, I think 1 row of that in row 2, and that's for making kimchi. Then 2 rows of stone, is it stone crop or stone head?
I think it was stonehead green cabbage.
Stonehead green cabbage, and then an entire row of broccoli. So 5 rows, so we can have Brussels sprouts, kimchi, have fresh cabbage, and make sauerkraut, and then broccoli. So far, success. What do you know? And the last thing, just to show that we've been working on, I need to get out watering, or 2 things. 2 things. Down along here, we got 60 feet of peas, pea pods, that are gonna come up, and they're coming up. The peas are doing well. I gotta do a little watering, but I see rain coming in. So big success. Big failure is everywhere along here. Dandelions, and out all the way our buffer between here and the farmer's field. Nothing but dandelions.
And clover.
And clover.
Seen a lot of clover.
So really disappointing. Some of this, we're gonna put some garden fabric down, but I do want to be able to garden right here along the fence. And I definitely want to have vining crops out here. So there's going to be a lot of shovel time digging up dandelions. So, you know what? Fun little garden tour. Peeling off all the stuff. We're getting naked for you and showing you the good and the bad. So, I don't know, 5 successes, 5 failures. We're off to a really good start.
One more big success is that our troughs worked and our fabric stayed in place last year.
Yeah, all winter. Everything, you know, the way that we thought this through and designed it was put the fabric down, and then to keep it's overlapped, so the only way the wind could catch it is coming from the east, which is our least likely direction, but then also having these big tubs on the ends keeps the wind from getting underneath. So huge success for the winter. Totally agree with Holly on that. And we're hoping to duplicate this down at the other end and expand. So lots of things in the hopper right now, but wanted to share some good and some bad. If you've got some good and some bad, put it down below. Make me feel better. Tell me some of the failures you had. Make me feel better. But appreciate everybody watching. As the garden unfolds, we're about 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Usually we plant on Memorial Day weekend, and we're actually
Almost
some of the stuff
3.
went in stuff. Yeah, 3 weeks ahead of time. So we're doing good. We pushed the envelope, lost on a few things, but we're doing good. So I'm getting long-winded. Everybody, thanks for watching. Throw your failures and successes down below. Make me feel good. Take care.